you're carrying pieces, pieces nobody could fix, not even me. I smiled through the Sunday mornings, shook every hand, sang every song. But deep inside this fragile body, something in me was gone. I kept saying I'm okay, while drowning every night, fighting tears in empty bedrooms, trying hard to see the light. Mama said, keep praying, child, but faith fell weak and cold. Too many scars behind this makeup, too many stories never told. And every heartbreak kept on building, like chains around my soul. I looked alive to everybody, but I was losing all control. Then one night I fell down crying, couldn't even stand my shame. All the pain I kept inside me finally called your name. These tears on the altar are falling down for you. Every wound I tried to hide, Lord, you already knew. I'm broken in your presence, but somehow I still believe the God who sees my shattered heart will not give up on me. These tears on the altar are my surrender song. I carried all this hurt for years, pretending I was strong. But tonight my soul is trembling, and my pride has finally died. So I lay my pain before you and let these tears collide. I remember all the people who walked away from me. Promises became like shadows, love turned into memory. I questioned every prayer I whispered, every dream I used to hold. I watched my joy fade slowly until my spirit felt so cold. Some nights I hated mirrors, couldn't recognize my face. I begged heaven for an answer, but only silence filled the space. Still somehow through the darkness, your mercy stayed near. Even when my faith was fading, you were holding every tear. Now my heart is finally open, no more hiding, no disguise. You can heal what has been buried, you can breathe new life inside. These tears on the altar are falling down for you. Every wound I tried to hide, Lord, you already knew. I'm broken in your presence, but somehow I still believe the God who sees my shattered heart will not give up on me. These tears on the altar are washing pain away. I can feel your arms around me, even in my weakest state. And though my voice is shaking, there's still worship in my cry, because the God who made the heavens is standing by my side. Take every scar, take every scar, take every fear, take all the nights I cried alone right here. Take this burden from my chest, teach my weary soul to rest. I don't wanna fake a smile anymore. I just wanna feel you, Lord. Heal the child inside my spirit that still aches from years ago. Hold me close when I am trembling. Never let me walk alone. If my tears are all I have tonight, then let them be in my prayer. Because every drop is proof that I still know you care. I hear healing in the room now. I hear peace inside the rain. I feel chains around my spirit, slowly breaking from the pain. These tears on the altar have turned into release. What once felt like endless suffering now feels a little peace. And though tomorrow may still hurt, I know I'm not alone. Because you met me at the altar and gently brought me home. These tears on the altar were never tears in vain. You stayed beside my brokenness and loved me through the pain. Now my soul can finally whisper, after all these heavy years, there is healing in surrender. There is freedom in these tears. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening. Thank you for loving me, even here. I smiled through the Sunday mornings, shook every hand, sang every song. But deep inside this fragile body, something in me was gone. I kept saying I'm okay, while drowning every night, fighting tears in empty bedrooms, trying hard to see the light. Mama said, keep praying, child. Don't leave me alone tonight. I'm trying not to fall apart. The silence gets so heavy when midnight fills the room. Every thought becomes a shadow. Every memory brings gloom. I tried calling friends for comfort, but nobody picked up. So I sat beside my window with these tears inside my cup. I keep asking heaven questions that my heart can't understand. Why the strongest people break down while pain slips through our hands. And every scar inside my spirit feels impossible to hide. Lord, I need your arms around me. Please stay close tonight, because my faith feels weak right now, and my soul is tired of fighting. But somewhere in this darkness, I still believe you're listening. Hold me through the night when my tears refuse to dry, when the weight upon my shoulders makes it hard to even cry. Wrap me in your mercy when my strength has disappeared. Be the voice inside the silence, calming every fear. Sometimes I feel forgotten, like my name got lost in pain, like everybody else is dancing while I'm standing in the rain. I scroll through smiling faces, pretending I'm okay, but nobody sees the battle that I fight every day. I miss the old me badly, the girl who used to dream before heartbreak stole my laughter and life became so mean. But somewhere underneath these ashes a little hope remains. Maybe healing still can find me, maybe joy can live again. So I'm laying down my burdens, every wound I try to hide. If you can calm the stormy oceans, can you calm this storm inside? Hold me through the night when anxiety won't leave, when my chest feels tight with sorrow and it's hard for me to breathe. Let your presence fall around me like warm healing from above. Remind this weary, broken heart that I'm still worthy of love. Hold me through the night till the morning sunlight shines, till these dark and lonely hours stop replaying in my mind. And even if I tremble, even if my faith is small, I know the God who made the heavens will never let me fall. Stay here in this room with me while the rain falls outside. Sit beside my broken pieces till the hurt no longer hides. I don't need a perfect answer, I just need your perfect peace. Something holy in this silence, helping all this hurting cease. Touch the places nobody sees, heal the child still scared inside. Take these chains around my spirit, pull me closer to your light. And if tonight is all I survive, then let's survive and be enough. Because sometimes the deepest worship is simply holding on to love. Oh, I feel heaven getting closer, I feel peace inside the air. Maybe I was never abandoned, maybe you were always there. Hold me through the night till my soul can breathe again, till the shattered parts within me finally begin to mend. And when tomorrow finds me still healing from the pain, I'll remember how you carried me through every drop of rain. Hold me through the night when my heart forgets to hope. Be the light inside my darkness, be the hand that helps me cope. Because even in my weakness, your love still holds me tight. So I'll rest inside your presence as you hold me through the night. Stay with me, Lord, don't let go, not tonight. Oh Lord, somehow I'm still here, still praying through the pain. I've been carrying this sadness like a weight upon my chest. Every smile became a cover for a soul that couldn't rest. People told me I look stronger, but they never saw the nights when I cried beside my bed alone, begging God to make things right. I kept worshiping my headphones, trying not to lose my faith, while depression whispered softly, you will never be okay. And the mirror felt so painful, couldn't look into my eyes, 'cause disappointment and exhaustion made my spirit feel deprived. I remember when I dreamed big, before heartbreak changed my view, before people I once trusted walked away without the truth. Now I'm standing in these ruins, trying hard not to collapse, still believing God can heal me, even while my soul feels trapped. broken but still praying, still calling on your name, still lifting shaky hands to heaven, even through the rain. And though my heart feels wounded and my tears fall endlessly, I still believe the God of mercy has not forgotten me. Broken but still praying, still trying to hold on, still singing worship through the pain when all my strength is gone. Be somewhere underneath the sorrow, a tiny faith remains, and even broken people can be healed by grace. I got tired of pretending that everything was fine, 'cause surviving every morning started feeling like a climb. Some nights fear became so heavy I could barely even speak, but somehow in the middle of my weakness God kept carrying me. I heard sermons about victory, but I felt too far behind, like everybody else found healing while I slowly lost my mind. Still your spirit kept on whispering, you are not beyond repair. And every time I almost gave up, I could feel your presence there. Lord, you saw my hidden battles, the tears nobody knew. You stayed through every anxious moment when my world was splitting in two. And even though my faith was trembling like a candle in the wind, you protected every fragile part deep within my skin. Now I'm learning broken worship still reaches heaven's doors, 'cause sometimes the loudest faith is crying on the floor. I'm broken but still praying, still reaching for your light, still asking you to hold me close through every lonely night. And if all I have is weakness, then I'll place it at your feet, 'cause the Savior of the hurting still gives shattered hearts relief. Broken but still praying, still breathing through the pain, still trusting there's a purpose in these storms I can't explain. And maybe scars don't mean I'm ruined, maybe scars just prove I healed. Maybe everything I suffered will become someone else's strength to feel. So take these tight emotions, take this fear inside my chest, take every night I questioned if my life would ever rest. Turn these tears into a testimony, turn this heartbreak into praise, 'cause I survived the darkest valleys only by your grace. And if another hurting soul feels forgotten somewhere tonight, let them hear this broken worship and remember there is light. 'Cause heaven listens closely to every trembling prayer, and God still walks beside us even in despair. I feel healing in the atmosphere. I feel chains begin to break. Baby, this pain was never punishment. Maybe it was what led me to grace. I'm broken but still praying, and that alone is strength. 'Cause the fact I still believe in you means hope has never left. And though my soul feels weary, I know healing takes its time, but the God who holds tomorrow is already holding mine. Broken but still praying, still standing after pain, still worshiping through storms that nearly drove me insane. And when my voice grows stronger after all these nights of rain, I will tell the world your mercy kept me breathing through the pain. Still praying, still believing, still yours, Lord. There were nights I thought nobody heard me, not even heaven. But you were listening all along. December, sitting on my bedroom floor with mascara running down my face, heart too tired to fight anymore. The walls felt like they were closing. Every breath became so hard. I kept asking God for healing while carrying invisible scars. People saw the Sunday version, the smile I learned to wear, but pain has a way of hiding behind polished prayers. And every "I'm okay" was breaking a little more inside, till all the strength I used to carry collapsed the night I cried. I said, "Lord, can you still love me, even looking like this? 'Cause shame can make a wounded soul forget what mercy is." And silence filled the room for moments that felt like years to me. Then peace slowly touched my spirit like waves across the sea. Maybe heaven hears the prayers we cannot even say. Maybe tears become the language God understands the best. When heaven heard me cry, everything began to change. Not because the pain disappeared, but because you stayed. You wrapped your love around my weakness, held me through the night, and reminded this exhausted soul that healing takes its time. When heaven heard me cry, I felt mercy in the room, like light shining through the darkness, like flowers starting to bloom. And though my heart was shattered, your grace reached every part. 'Cause even broken hallelujahs still touch the heart of God. There were nights I lost my appetite, couldn't sleep for all the fear. Anxiety sat beside me, whispering failure in my ear. I watched old dreams fade slowly, watched relationships grow cold, and somewhere in the middle of surviving, I forgot the worth of my soul. I compared my pain to others, thinking mine was far too small. But hidden wounds still leave a person feeling empty after all. Lord, you saw the silent pressure, the battles in my head, the moments I kept smiling while emotionally hanging by a thread. Still you never stop pursuing this fragile heart of mine. Even when my faith was fading, your compassion kept its lie. You collected every teardrop, every prayer I couldn't speak, and held me through the darkest valley when life had made me weak. Now I know heaven listens to every trembling sound, and God is always closest when we're breaking down. When heaven heard me cry, chains began to lose their hold. The loneliness that once consumed me couldn't control my soul. And though the storm still rages, there's peace inside the rain. 'Cause the God who formed the heavens is healing all my pain. When heaven heard me cry, I stopped hiding all my scars. I realized wounded people are still deeply loved by God. And every tear that touched the floor became a sacred prayer, proof that even in my weakness, heaven met me there. So if you're sitting in the darkness, thinking no one understands, if your heart feels tired from fighting and life slipped through your hands, please remember God is near you. was never the same. When heaven heard me cry, I found strength to breathe again. Found beauty in surrender, found purpose in the pain. Now every tear reminds my spirit that I survived the storm, because heaven held my brokenness and carried me back home. Thank you for hearing me. Even the tears I never spoke, you heard them all. This room felt so empty before you came. Now I can feel heaven breathing here. Every night I sat in silence, listening to my own pain, watching shadows move across the ceiling while tears mixed with the rain. The clock kept ticking slowly, like it knew I couldn't sleep, and loneliness became a language only broken souls could speak. I used to fear the quiet, 'cause quiet meant facing me. All the wounds I kept hidden, all the sadness underneath. So I fill my days with noise, just to outrun how I felt. But every time the lights went out, my fragile heart would melt. I remember whispering softly, God, are you still near? 'Cause suffering has a way of making faith disappear. But in the middle of my breaking, something holy filled the air, and suddenly that empty room felt like heaven met me there. No crowd, no stage, no music loud, just me, my tears and grace. And somehow in that lonely room, I finally saw your face. This empty room is full of grace, full of mercy falling down, where all the broken parts of me can finally breathe somehow. And though the walls still hold my memories, your love now fills this space. What once felt cold and lifeless is now an overflow of grace. This empty room is full of grace. Every tear became a prayer, and every time my heart collapsed, Lord, you were waiting there. So I don't fear the silence anymore, 'cause now I understand. Sometimes God will heal your soul with nobody else around. There were pictures on the dresser of the life I thought I'd keep, dreams that slowly turned to ashes, promises that couldn't last for me. I questioned every disappointment, every closed and painful door, wondering why the people I loved couldn't love me anymore. I felt forgotten in the stillness, like the world moved on too fast, like everybody else found healing while I stayed trapped in the past. But you sat beside my sadness, never rushing me to heal, just letting me fall apart slowly till my heart could finally feel. And in the middle of the midnight, with no makeup on my face, no pretending to be strong anymore, I encountered grace. Not the kind that preach in sermons, but the kind that hold you tight when your soul is barely breathing at 2 o'clock at night. Now every corner of this room carries evidence of peace, 'cause God can turn a lonely place into sacred healing streets. This empty room is full of grace, full of healing for my scars, proof that God still visits broken hearts, no matter where they are. And though depression tried to drown me, your mercy your face. Now the room I cried inside has become my healing place. Maybe God does His best work in the silence no one sees. Maybe healing grows the deepest when we fall down to our knees. Maybe empty rooms are sacred when surrender fills the air. And maybe lonely nights become holy when we realize God is there. So stay with me inside this stillness till my soul learns how to breathe, till every wound inside my spirit finds the courage to release. And if tomorrow still feels heavy, I'll remember what you showed me here. That grace can fill an empty room and drive away the fear. I feel peace inside the silence now. I feel warmth inside the rain, and all the emptiness around me doesn't feel empty anymore. This empty room is full of grace, full of second chances too, full of quiet little miracles that pulled me back to you. And though I walked in here exhausted, with a soul too weak to stand, I'm leaving with a kind of peace only heaven understands. This empty room is full of grace, and now I finally see God was never far away. Even in my suffering, He was sitting in the silence, waiting patiently for me to discover empty rooms with Him are never empty things. You were here the whole time, even when I thought I was alone. Thank you, Lord. Every night I sat in silence, listening to my own pain, watching shadows move across the ceiling while tears mix with the rain. Every night I sat in silence, listening to my own pain, watching shadows move across the ceiling while tears mix with the rain. The clock kept ticking slowly, like it knew I couldn't sleep. And loneliness became a language only broken souls could speak. I used to fear the quiet. Some wounds don't bleed on the outside, but heaven still sees them. Heaven still knows. I learned how to hide my hurting behind a practiced smile, laughing in crowded rooms while dying all the while. Nobody saw the battles that live behind my eyes, the sleepless nights, the silent screams, the tears I kept inside. I carry pain like luggage, dragging it from year to year. Every heartbreak left a scar, every scar created fear. And though people call me strong, I felt fragile deep within. 'Cause surviving isn't healing when the hurt still lives under your skin. I remember staring at the ceiling, asking God if he forgot. Why some prayers stay unanswered, why some storms never stop. I tried to heal myself with distractions, but nothing needs the ache. 'Cause broken souls need heaven more than temporary escape. Then your mercy found me softly, right there in my darkest place. And you touch the hidden wounds nobody else could face. These are scars only heaven can heal, pain too deep for words to explain. Wounds hidden underneath worship, tears falling down like rain. But you see every broken memory, every crack inside my soul. And the love that comes from heaven is slowly making me whole. Scars only heaven can heal, marks left by fear and loss. But somehow through all my suffering, you carried every cross. And even when my faith felt weak, your grace was standing still, holding every shattered piece. Scars only heaven can heal. Some scars came from rejection, some from love that turned cold, some from trying to stay faithful when life became too hard to hold. And every disappointment whispered, you'll never rise again, till shame became a prison, locked somewhere deep within. I got tired of pretending that everything was okay, 'cause pain hidden in the darkness still follows you each day. I needed more than motivation, more than people saying be strong. I needed holy restoration to heal what had gone wrong. Then one night in quiet worship with tears running down my face, I felt peace wrap around me like heaven entered the place. Not instantly removing every burden, not erasing all the scars, but reminding me that wounded hearts are still deeply loved by God. And maybe scars don't mean destruction, maybe scars prove we survive. Maybe heaven uses brokenness to bring dead hearts back alive. These are scars only heaven can heal, pain buried deep for years, invisible wounds nobody noticed, hidden underneath my tears. But you hold every painful memory without turning away. And little by little through your mercy, the darkness starts to fade. Scars only heaven can heal. And Lord, I give you mine, every fear and every failure, every heartbreak through time. Because the hands that form the oceans can restore my soul again. And the God who heals the broken still calls me his friend. Touch the places I still hide, the trauma buried deep inside, the child within me still afraid, the dreams the pain slowly erased. Heal the nights I cried alone, thinking I was on my own. Teach this weary heart to see that grace still belongs to me. And if another hurting soul feels too damaged to be loved, let this song become a reminder that healing still comes from above. 'Cause heaven never turns away from hearts crushed by this life. God stays close to wounded people through every painful night. I can feel chains slowly breaking, I can feel peace rushing in. And every scar that once defined me no longer owns my spirit. These are scars only heaven can heal, but healing has begun. Through every tear and every prayer, I'm becoming someone strong. Not because I never suffered, not because I never fell, but because God held my brokenness and loved me through it well. Scars only heaven can heal. And now I finally know some wounds become testimonies when surrendered to the Lord. So I wear these healed up scars someday as proof that grace is real. Because the deepest pain inside me was touched by heaven's healing. You saw every hidden wound, and still you stayed. Thank you, Lord. I never thought tears could feel holy until you met me in my weeping. The rain kept falling on my window, like heaven understood my pain. Every drop sounded like memories I tried so hard to escape. I sat there holding old photographs of people who walked away, wondering how a heart keeps beating after losing so much faith. I told myself to stay strong, 'cause weakness scared me deep inside, but pretending only made the sorrow harder for my soul to hide. And every night became a battlefield between hopelessness and grace, till I finally broke down crying and called upon your name. The room was filled with silence, no choir, no bright church lights, just a weary daughter searching for a reason to survive. And somehow in the middle of my tears I felt peace into the room, like heaven softly whispered, you don't have to carry this alone. So I let the tears keep falling, stop fighting how I feel, 'cause maybe surrender is the doorway to finally becoming healed. There is peace in my weeping, comfort in these tears. Though my heart feels weak and shattered, your presence still is here. And every cry becomes a prayer that rises through the night, to the God who heals the broken, wraps me in his light. Peace in my weeping, mercy in my pain. Though the storm still rages around me, your love remains the same. And even when my voice is trembling, my soul is finally seeing that sometimes heaven sends its healing through the tears we cannot keep. I spent years trying to bury all the hurt beneath my skin, thinking if I never spoke it, maybe healing would begin. But hidden pain only grows louder when left alone too long, till every smile starts feeling heavy and every day feels wrong. I remember nights of anxiety, barely breathing through the fear, praying prayers without the strength to believe that you could hear. Still somehow your grace kept covering every broken part of me, even when depression whispered you will never be free. Lord, you stayed through every breakdown, every lonely midnight cry, every moment I felt worthless, every time I asked you why. And now I'm learning tears on weakness, they are proof I still believe, 'cause wounded hearts still reach for heaven even while they grieve. Now the tears that once embarrassed me have become my testimony, 'cause God can bring deep healing through moments feeling lonely. There is peace in my weeping, healing in surrender. Every tear that hits the floor pulls me closer to forever. And though I still feel heartache, I no longer feel alone, because God meets broken people in the places never truly happens when we hide what's underneath. And if my worship sounds like crying, then let crying be my song. 'Cause heaven understands emotions that words can't carry on. Lord, sit beside my sadness till this burden starts to fade. Turn every painful memory into something touched by grace. And if another hurting soul feels lost somewhere tonight, let them know peace still exists, even in the darkest fight. Oh, I feel warmth inside my spirit. I feel chains begin to move. Maybe peace was never absence of pain. Maybe peace was finding you. There is peace in my weeping, joy beyond the rain, joy beyond the rain. Though I walk through deep depression, your love kept me sustained. And now the tears that once felt hopeless have become the way I heal, because the God who made the heavens stayed close enough to feel. Peace in my weeping, that's the miracle you gave. Not a life without the hurting, but a heart no longer afraid. And every tear now reminds me I survived. You tried to break me, because heaven held me gently when this world could not save me. I never thought tears could feel holy until you met me in my weeping. The rain kept falling on my window, like heaven understood my pain. Every drop sounded like memories I tried so hard to escape. I sat there holding old photographs of people who walked away, wondering how a heart keeps beating after losing so much faith. I told myself to stay strong, 'cause weakness scared me deep inside. But pretend people walked away so easily, but you stayed. You never left me, Lord. I remember standing in the doorway, watching love disappear. Promises faded like smoke in the wind, leaving silence and fear. People said forever softly, then vanished with the seasons. And every goodbye carved another wound my heart could not explain. I gave my trust so freely till betrayal changed my soul. Now every new connection feels dangerous to hold. I built walls around my feelings, tried to survive alone, 'cause abandonment can make a person forget they still belong. Some nights I questioned my value, wondered what was wrong with me. Why the ones I love the deepest found it easy to leave. And every memory replayed itself like storms inside my head, till loneliness became the only voice beside my bed. But when everybody disappeared and darkness filled my room, your mercy sat beside me and carried me impossible to love. When depression wrapped around me like clouds covering the sun, and though people walked away from me, your grapes refused to move. Now I know the safest place on earth is being close to you. I stopped answering phone calls, stopped showing up for days, 'cause heartbreak made me exhausted and emotionally afraid. I kept replaying conversations, searching for where things changed, trying to understand why love can disappear without explanation. But you never rushed my healing, never shamed my brokenness. You sat with me through every panic attack, every night of emptiness. And when anxiety kept whispering you'll always be alone, your spirit wrapped around me and reminded me I still had a home. I cried until my chest hurt, till I had no strength to hide. Then worship slowly rose within me from the deepest place inside. 'Cause pain may steal relationships and storms may shake my faith, but nothing can separate me from the mercy of your grace. Now I know human love may fail and seasons always change, but the God who formed my spirit will forever stay the same. God stayed when they left, through every lonely night, through every broken memory and every painful fight. You carried all my shattered pieces when I could barely stand, and taught my weary heart again what it means to trust your hands. God stayed when they left, and now my soul can't breathe, because the love I searched for in this world was found completely in your peace. And though scars from rejection linger, your healing reaches deep, 'cause heaven stays beside the hurting when the world walks out and leaves. So if your heart feels abandoned, if rejection stole your smile, if people walked away from you and left you questioning your life, please remember God still sees you, every tear and every scar. And the same God who held me together will meet you where you are. 'Cause human hands may let us go, but heaven never will. God stays through every heartbreak, every valley, every hill. And sometimes losing people makes us finally understand that the safest kind of love is resting in God's hands. I feel healing in my spirit, I feel peace replace the fear, and every empty space inside me feels less lonely with you here. God stayed when they left, the truth still makes me cry. 'Cause when everybody else moved on, you never said goodbye. You loved me at my weakest, stayed close through every ache, and taught me broken hearts can still be healed by amazing grace. God stayed when they left, so I'll keep holding on, even after all the pain I faced. Your love still keeps me strong, and now I know abandonment could never end my story, because the God who stayed beside me will always deserve the glory. Thank you for staying when nobody else did. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I remember standing in the doorway, watching love disappear. Promises faded like smoke in the wind, leaving silence and fear. I remember standing in the doorway, watching love disappear. Promises faded like smoke in the wind, leaving silence and fear. People said forever softly, then vanished with the sea. survived another wound my heart could not explain. I gave my trust so freely till betrayal changed my soul. Now Lord, I'm tired, but I'm still praying, still trying to hold on. Woke up with heaviness again, like shadows sitting on my chest. Another morning fighting thoughts that never let my spirit rest. I tried to smile through conversations, tried pretending I was fine, but depression has a way of stealing every piece of light inside. People keep saying just stay strong, like strength is easy to find when your heart feels numb for months and peace won't stay inside your mind. Some nights I stare into the darkness, too exhausted to even cry, wondering how a soul survives when hope feels far away inside. I stopped posting all my feelings, stopped answering every call, 'cause explaining silent sadness feels impossible at all. And every prayer I tried to whisper broke apart before it grew. But somehow through the emptiness, Lord, I still kept reaching you. 'Cause even weak faith still matters, even trembling prayers still rise. And maybe heaven stays the closest when broken people cry. I'm praying through depression, through the heaviness and pain, through the nights my mind keeps drowning in an invisible rain. And though my soul feels exhausted, your mercy keeps me near, holding every shattered thought and every hidden fear. Praying through depression, still calling on your name, still believing there is healing, even when I can't explain why my heart feels so weary, why my tears refuse to end. But the God who heals the broken will not leave me here again. I miss the version of me who used to laugh without force, before anxiety and heartbreak pulled my spirit off its course. Now every little task feels heavy, every day feels hard to face, and some mornings getting out of bed already feels like faith. I kept comparing my suffering to people hurting worse than me, till guilt made me feel ashamed for needing help emotionally. But pain does not need permission to exist inside the soul, and hidden wounds still ache deeply even when nobody knows. Then one night inside my bedroom, with worship softly playing low, I finally stopped pretending that I could heal alone. I cried until my breathing shook, till mascara stained my skin, and somewhere in the middle of breaking, I felt your peace rushing in. Not all at once, but slowly, like sunrise after rain. You reminded me that healing can still grow through pain. I'm praying through depression, through anxiety and fear, through the thoughts that try convincing me that nobody cares. And though some days feel hopeless, your love still pulls me through, because even in my darkest valley, Lord, I still have you. Praying through depression, with tears inside my eyes, still worshiping through storms that nearly stole my life. And maybe surviving this battle will become my testimony, that God can bring deep healing to hearts feeling lonely. So if another hurting soul feels trapped inside despair, please remember heaven listens to every broken prayer. You are not weak for struggling. You are not beyond God's grace. Sometimes the strongest kind of faith is simply staying through the pain. Lord, sit with me in silence till my racing thoughts grow still. Touch the hidden wounds inside me, only heaven truly heals. And if tomorrow still feels heavy, help me take one step again. Because surviving through depression does not mean my faith will end. Oh, I feel warmth inside my spirit, like light breaking through the dark. Maybe healing starts the moment we stop hiding wounded hearts. I'm praying through depression and slowly learning this, that healing is not instant, but neither is hopelessness. And every day I keep believing, even through the pain, is proof that God who made the heavens still whispers my name. Praying through depression, still breathing through the storm, still trusting there's a future beyond this hurting soul. And one day I will testify how grace carried me through, because the God who stayed beside me made my broken spirit new. Still praying, still healing, still held by you. Still praying, still praying, still held by you. Lord, I'm tired, but I'm still praying, still trying to hold on. Woke up with heaviness again, like shadows sitting on my chest. Another morning fighting thoughts that never let my spirit rest. I tried to smile through conversations, tried pretending I was fine, but depression has a way of stealing every piece of light inside. People keep saying just stay strong, like strength is easy to find. When your heart feels numb for months and peace won't stay inside your mind. Some nights I stare into the darkness, too exhausted to even cry, wondering how a soul survives when hope feels far away inside. I stopped posting all my feelings, stopped answering every call, 'cause explaining silence, sadness feels impossible at all. I forgot what it felt like to live again, till your love found me. Oh Lord, I was breathing but not living, just surviving day to day, dragging all this hidden sorrow, trying not to break away. Every dream felt cold and distant, every smile became disguise, and hopelessness sat heavy like dark clouds across my sky. I got tired of fighting battles nobody could truly see, the kind that leave you smiling outward while dying silently. And every heartbreak stole a piece of the person I once knew, till I barely recognized myself without the pain I grew used to. I searched for healing in distractions and people, places, temporary highs, but nothing could revive the parts that slowly died inside. Then one night with tears falling, I whispered through the ache, God, if you still love me, please don't let my spirit break. And right there in the silence where my shattered soul collapsed. Your mercy wrapped around me and slowly brought me back. Love me back to life when my hope feels gone, when my soul is tired of hurting and carrying pain too long. Breathe into these broken pieces, wake the heart inside my chest, 'cause only heaven's love can heal what human hands could never fix. Love me back to life through every tear I cry, through every lonely midnight and every painful why. And even if I'm weak right now, your grace still holds me tight. So love this weary, broken soul back to life tonight. There were mornings I felt empty, like joy had packed its things and left. Anxiety became my shadow and fear stole every breath. I kept replaying old mistakes like chains around my mind, wondering if healing was a miracle I would never get to find. I watched people move on happily while I stayed stuck in the rain, smiling through conversations while secretly drowning in pain. But you never rushed my healing, never turned away in shame. You stayed close through every breakdown, still softly calling my name. Lord, you love me in my weakness, love me through depression too. Love me when I hated mirrors and couldn't see my value. And somehow through the darkness, your light reached deep inside, till tiny sparks of hope began coming back to life. Now I'm learning grace can find us even in our lowest place, and God can rebuild shattered hearts with overwhelming love and grace. Love me back to life till these wounds begin to heal, till peace replaces all the sadness that my soul still feels. And when fear says I am worthless, let your voice speak louder still, 'cause heaven's love can restore hearts the world tried hard to kill. Love me back to life when depression clouds my view, when I forget my purpose, help me see myself through you. And every time I almost quit, your mercy pull me near. Now I know the love of heaven is stronger than my fear. Touch the places deep inside me, still afraid to trust again. Heal the child within my spirit, still remembering old pain. Take these shattered dreams and losses, every scar and every ache, and turn them into testimony of the healing love you gave. 'Cause I survived what should have broken me, not because I'm strong alone, but because your arms kept holding me when I had nowhere else to go. And if another soul feels hopeless, thinking life is slipping fast, let them hear this song and realize God's love still brings us back. I feel warmth return inside me, I feel light replace the dark, and every dead and hurting place slowly beating with new heart. Love me back to life till my soul can dream again, till the joy I thought was buried comes alive from deep within. And though the scars may still remain, they no longer own my story, 'cause the God who healed my brokenness deserves all the glory. Love me back to life, it's all I ask tonight. Wrap my wounded spirit safely in your everlasting light, because the love I found in heaven reached deeper than my pain. And now this once exhausted heart is learning how to live again. You brought me back to life, piece by piece, with love.